Live, 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 live. Where's that robin gone?
No, bloody swearing.
Do, 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 do. Right, so somebody comes on. That's a notification.
That's yours. I've never bloody get one.
Hello, Rob, Dion, Loopy, Cheryl, Christine. Thank you for all for coming on. Gail, hi, my bro. Oh, he's put hey, my beauties.
Oh,
I'm
hello,
alright, cheers, Mark.
darling.
It's good.
I'm having a rest.
Hi, Bob, Rachel, Tracy, how you doing, sweet? Caroline, how are you all doing today? Oh, showing my sister.
Oh, slide
Hi,
down.
Patty.
Woo!
Yeah.
So I'll get down here. I'll just slide down.
Hey, Mike Brouch has had a lovely find today. Just got to fix the top on it, ain't you?
Yes, it's just missing the top.
Just missing the
Shall I
top.
show him?
Yeah. But it's beautiful, sis. It's better than the ones I've. Oh, look at that.
Look at that. 1927.
That's a beautiful one, that is.
Wolverhampton. Sherwood and Morris.
Oh,
It's just this bit at the top, it's missing the lip. But can't
I-
leave that. That's got to be salvaged.
it's beautiful.
Lovely, isn't it?
Absolutely. 1927.
Nearly 100 years old.
Mike says, oh, babe, I normally love a topless.
I know you do, Bob.
Hi, Jackie. I have missed some names, I'm sorry. James, Becca, Pixie, Eleanor. Missed a few
Hello,
names.
Rotty. Hi, Jim and Sigrid. Hi, Jackie. What else we got? Nice jug, Kirsty. Thanks, Christine. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Prop.
Hi, Clay.
Oh,
We're just having to sit down, ain't we? Been
Yeah.
digging all day.
I'm shattered today, to be honest now. We have. We've dug and dug, haven't we?
Yeah.
Ain't stopped really.
Hi, Rachel. Hi, Kat.
Yeah.
We ain't stopped, have we?
where's my scraper gone?
Oh, that's
Pixie
good.
says,
Yeah.
where is Mr. Peaky? Oh, he's lost his,
Over
he's lost his scraper.
He's
I've got
digging his,
You got
digging his hole.
Oh.
the remains of an owl.
I'll take you down to him in a minute and you can watch him dig. Hi, Corey. I missed the premiere yesterday. That hour time change as me at an appointment during your Thursday's premiere. Don't worry, Rob. You can
No,
watch it
always
after.
catch up.
Catch up with a nice cup of tea.
Exactly.
Hi, Roger.
No good showing me digging, there's nothing coming out.
Nothing coming out at the minute.
No.
Been a
No.
few good finds today, though.
Our little Robin just flew across again, though.
Has he?
Yeah. We've got a little Robin around us today.
Oh, I love robins.
Lovely, yeah.
What
Who
chance
is-
of seeing bloody Batman round here?
Who is only here for the holes, Loopy said.
Oh, I love my owls. The dirtier the better.
Hi,
Hi,
Jennifer.
Jennifer.
The
20 to 9, Cat says, in California.
Oh, blimey.
Good.
They come and tune in to see our holes.
They do. Poor things.
Just in that
Must be
robin.
bad. You just picked Mikey up, darling. All right. Speak to you in a bit, Bab.
Love you, bro. Should we shout Glenn digging?
Yeah, so this hole was already here today, and we've kind of spread it out, and
Yeah. I'm in a different spot today, aren't we?
we are completely different spot.
But there's
Other
lots,
side of the dump.
there's
Yeah.
lots of holes blotted about,
Yeah.
ain't there?
All mine's been caved in now there, so
Hi, John.
my hole's been caved in.
John says, hello, Peakies. Have you had a good dig today? We have,
we
John.
have,
to be
John.
honest.
Thanks.
Show 'em around.
Yeah, it's been
Where are they?
brilliant.
Glenn's going to show you what he's had. Yes, I'll help you turn the camera around.
Come across here then.
Marie smashed it today, and Glenn's had a lovely find as well.
Right. Oh, let me get down here.
Right.
Right, let me just put the camera on the saucepan. Just a minute. Let me stand it on the saucepan. There we go.
Actually, I'll give you all the bottles across here and I'll show them as we go along.
Would you want me to get a bag? Do you want me to get a bag?
And I can bury all that glass. So, I had a nice old Fennings fever cure. The nice ink. Can't beat an ink. Lots of normal vials, them ridiculous. We've had, that would have been some kind of a furniture cream or something back in the day. We'll take it. That's a weird little bottle. Now I would have had a little label on the front there. But yeah, we'll take that. I've had, now this would have had a poisonous solution in it, so it could be anything like a bleach or anything like that. But yeah, they're still nice when they're clean. I don't have that one to clean up, but we'll try. More vials. Little green bottle. A little green ponds. We usually get the milk glass ponds.
I bet look in here, Mark out. Keep.
But that's a nice little green one. Look at the colour in that. Beautiful.
Nice.
Nice like that one.
Nice.
Well, it is getting better, believe me. I'm going to save my best till that. I've had a nice Sherwood and Morris Wolverhampton with a vulcanised stopper in. There.
I'm gonna get a bag to.
Couple of tablespoons, which you can't beat getting them because people always want them. They're a nice little panelled bottle. Look at that. Look at the neck on that. Oh, look at the neck on that. Nearly broke its neck then.
Can you pass me that other bag? Is it empty?
I'm going to get that in a minute because that's got my finds in it. That's got my good finds in, guys. Bear with me. Right, vials. This is just a normal vial. There's a poisonous one somewhere.
Are you taking your teeth back?
What's that?
Are you taking those back?
No.
No.
I'll take all them for now. I'll tell you what, let me get to the good stuff. Let me show them the good stuff. Right, everything I'm passing you, Marie, we'll take. That's a nice bottle, nice and chunky. Look at that.
That's nice.
Got some age to it.
It's a nice one.
Right, let me get the good stuff. Let me get the good stuff.
Right. I'll just get in a bag to.
Man, that branch fell. It just missed the bottles, you know, when that branch fell.
Did it?
Earlier. Yeah. Right, so another chunky bottle, which I love. We've got, I don't know if you can see these, a Bates Cash Chemist. Look at that, nice. Got a viral jar with a load of marbles in. I found an egg cup, Marie, didn't I?
You did?
I found an egg cup. And then I found the smashed piece to it. But the reason I'm keeping this egg cup is because he's got a face. I reckon he's Humpty Dumpty. He has got a
Rob.
face. So he'll go back and I'll fix him. Couple of bovrils. Again, very common. Right, I'm not going to bore you with everything, but out of all the places we find buckles and spurs and rowels, we didn't think we'd find them on a bottle dump, but Marie's managed to find a buckle on here. I reckon that's got to be brass. And I found the spur with the rowel all
It's
intact.
mad, that is.
Look
Absolutely
at the
mad.
condition of that. And I've got a theory, I reckon that's come off the horses and carts that brought all the rubbish across here.
Do you want to put that ink in that bag with your special ones?
But the best find of the day is in my hand here now. Hang on. Is, now I did it with a poison last time. But I think I've done it again. And that, I've never had one of them.
Look at the shape of that.
I don't know if they can see the shape on that, but that's the shape of it. And that's the neck. I'm over the moon with that. I've never seen one this shape before, this size. And it's
Absolutely beautiful.
3 ounce or 2 ounce. Hang on, that's not 2 ounce. I don't know what it is, but yeah, so that's a nice poison. Look at the colour in that. Beautiful, isn't it? So that's got to be protecting Marie.
Yeah, Rob, he's gonna fix the egg cup.
I am, yes, I am. And we've had, sticking to egg cups, now the very posh Victorian people, which I don't understand around here, would have had quail eggs. And that is a quail egg cup. It is missing the back, unfortunately. But look at that, a quail egg cup.
Mad.
Mad.
Do you want to show them my...
Your what? Oh yeah, and Marie smashed it as well. She had a big poison. That's an 8 ounce, not to be taken. You can't take it, Marie. It's not to be taken from here. That is a nice big poison. So that's Marie. Fair play. Oh,
Jackie says she's never seen that before. I think
No.
only about your green one.
never seen that shape before.
And Kat said, love the collection.
Love it, ink. Shade top. Little bit of a smack in it, but never mind.
Do you want to show these ones? I found that one earlier. You haven't seen that one.
Ooh, them are nice.
Yeah,
Oh, I found that one.
yeah. That other
We've
one,
had a laugh and a joke about this one here.
uh,
I think it's a crown.
it
but
does look like a crown.
It does also look like a lady's
Boobies.
top half. Yeah, but I think
No,
it's a
that's
crown.
a definite crown, that is.
Yeah, but that is beautiful, and you'll see this all cleaned up, obviously. Then Marie's found this one. I like this. It's beautiful, this one, Marie.
Yeah.
Interesting to see what that one is. There
Well,
you go.
Christine says, my daughter raises quail for eggs and to feed falconry hawks.
Believe it or not, that's mad, isn't it? Because
See,
I used
they
to be a falconer, and I had hawks and owls and everything. And I used to breed, well, I didn't breed them for the owls and the hawks, but I used to breed chickens, quails, ducks.
You've bred everything.
I've bred everything, I know. But yeah, that's mad, isn't it?
Have you shown them that little white milk glass?
Oh no. I found 2 of these. I found one as I was walking across the dump. And then I've dug one out today as well. Little milk glass. Very worn. But there is actually like a pattern on the front of that. Yeah, okay, feeding Harry's. Beautiful little thing. Probably a little perfume or something. But I had one earlier as well. That's got more of a marking on the front.
John
So-
said. John Wallace says, lovely find, guys.
Thank you, John. Thank you. We're at a different side today, John. We've thought we'd have a wonder.
Yeah. Hi,
Right.
Davey.
That's a nice little cute bottle as well. I mean, that's a little cork top, so
Christine said the crown bottle looks like a Winsong perfume bottle popular in the 70s.
oh,
Oh. Oh.
okay. I know this dump goes up to 30s, but it could be. I mean, it could be just dropped. You know what I mean? It could have been
Yeah.
dropped by somebody.
Hi, Stacey and Mike. Now, where are you leaving the poisons there?
Yes, I'm going to wrap everything up in a minute. I'm just going to have a last little bit dig here while you're on the live.
Right, I'll put the rest of yeah. Yeah, leave them there then. Right. Let's tilt it down a little bit so you can actually see.
Oh,
See
we'll be
him
going
digging.
live tomorrow, won't we? Saturday tomorrow.
Guys, the crown bottle looks beautiful
Gorgeous.
and tiny. It is, it's gorgeous.
My favourite bottle, I've got to admit, is what Kirsty had the other week, which was last week, which is a Moon and Stars one. And
Yeah.
I've just had half marble. It's half marble.
Hi, West Country. And I was walking about earlier and I found a little blue poison, didn't I?
Yes,
But it's in your jacket.
just on the surface. It's nice when you find something unexpected on the
Yeah.
surface.
It is. I want to make sure this camera doesn't fall over. But yeah, you got Glenn digging there a little bit.
Oh.
But as you can see, we're at a different spot today. Oh,
Lots of tomato sauces. I have had, got to be 100 tomato sauces today.
Rob said milk glass for the most part isn't valuable due to being overproduced, but there are instances where you can find rare milk glass. Well,
Yeah.
Rob, what I'll have to do one of the days is put some pictures up on the our page, and because we have got a
We don't used
variety,
to collect them, did we?
we have got a big, massive range, variety of milk glass. So there might be some rare ones there. You don't know.
So nice. This is lovely, you know.
Oh, what you?
I've had one of these before.
Okay,
It's like to set the bank up there. It's John Sims Limited, Lichfield Cannock.
Oh, that's
Oh,
nice. That's
this.
It's lovely. That was
Ooh.
along that bank there.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Nice. And then on the back, for owners, exclusive use, return when empty.
That
You
is
got to
So
return
someone's
it.
been a naughty boy.
Yeah, then gives it here. Then if you've got to return
Really
it when
nice,
it's
I
empty.
love
that
the shape
is
of that.
beautiful. Look at
That's
the look at the
beautiful.
head
Yeah.
on that.
You see the bubbles in it as well.
Wow.
Lovely.
Is that a applied lip?
It's a blob top.
Yeah, blob top it is. Really nice.
That's old. That's probably the oldest bottle on here so far.
Oh, wow. A blob top.
Bad is it? A little scrape.
I know, yeah.
Don't think I've got any Cannock bottles either.
Wow, that's a nice one. What's that? Someone who does bottle digging said a dog was seriously injured falling into a big hole that wasn't filled in after the dig. He didn't do it, but was fuming, as gives bad name to all.
It does,
Luke said,
unfortunately.
yeah, you got to make sure that animals don't get hurt.
The thing is, with this tea,
Yeah,
a lot of the holes we go to were already actually there, aren't they?
yeah,
We just dig them back
we
out.
usually cave them in at the end. You'll still get dips and stuff, but
yeah.
you shouldn't leave it where it's a drop and an animal is going to get hurt.
So I mean,
Yeah.
now,
Or
look,
a
I'm chopping
person, a
away at
child.
it. I chop away at the hole, look.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
all the bits of broken glass I chuck back
Yeah.
in the hole and it gets bedded across. But
Yes.
But if
you
you-
can't.
If
No.
you could see this place, if we could take you around the whole of this dump,
Oh.
it is so bad.
Oh.
It's literally hole after hole, isn't it?
Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
Is that an Orangina?
No, I don't think so. They've got it's an orange at the bottom, isn't it?
It's got orange.
Could be Valzine or something, could it?
Could be,
Back
yeah.
in the day.
That one.
Stacey says, we cleaned up our bottles. I'll send you a photo in email later. Okay, Stacey. Oh, Stacey. And what I've got to say is, I know a few people have sent me emails, and I haven't responded yet, but I know you've sent them me. Oh, let's just get
And we've
this.
still got giveaways to send
Yes, I have got to go all through the emails, which will be done later on. It will be done for tomorrow for the live. So if you have sent any photos that I can show on the live, I'll go through them later, and I will try and respond to them all. And we haven't forgot about any of your giveaways as well. So it's just been a really, really hectic week. Really has. Well, hectic couple of weeks, should I say. So yeah, if you can just bear with us. But if you can see what Glenn's doing, what he'll do is he'll chop all into the side there, and all that dirt on top obviously will help fill the hole, as you can see.
And the bits of broken glass.
Yeah, yeah. So that will all be chopped into now and put into the hole, as you can see. There you go. But sometimes in the sides you find stuff.
It's called caving it. Once you cave in,
Yeah.
you do find some stuff now and again.
This is the fun bit.
Yeah. And all the little marbles drops out, isn't there?
Yeah, your vulcanites and little poisons if there is any.
But we will be going live tomorrow at 3 p.m. British time. What?
Yeah, Marie.
Well, yeah, it might be like 3 or something. 10:05. But yeah, 3 o'clock tomorrow, and we'll have a good old chat. And if you've sent me any photos, we'll put them on. We'll put them on the live, so everybody can see. One of my legs is going wobbly on the tripod. I've just noticed. Loopy says, Peakies are brilliant. Leave as they find it. But the man said there are people who bottle dig.
You've smashed them today.
Always got a marble. Take their treasures as they leave holes open. We do see it a lot, Loopy, but
Oh, we see it. And we're
Yeah.
magnificent.
This stump is particularly bad for it, to be fair.
Yeah.
There's
It's
no
really
way we could go around here and fill in every hole.
Not a
No.
chance.
You just look at that one there. We ain't touched that, have we?
well, yeah,
And
there's
that's all
another.
it's been left. That's,
As you can see, there's an hole over there, which, as Kirsty said,
yeah.
you know, we
And
cut them
That's
all
been
up.
there a good while because stuff started to grow. So there's
Yeah.
nothing we can do about that.
Gal says we had to go an hour ahead in Canada. Oh.
All right.
Stacey says, sorry I didn't join the Sunday live. I was out magnet fishing ourselves. Stacey, we didn't go live this Sunday, just gone, to be honest. Because we had to go down to Glenn's Nan's. So, Christine, she's like war trenches, isn't it?
The whole place. Yeah.
All true.
It's just you.
Can't say that I get the word out of him in them days, can you?
Definitely not.
Yeah, Stacey, we went down on Saturday. We didn't do one on Saturday.
I think we just wanted to scrap by it now for a bit.
We didn't do one on
I
Saturday
think so.
because of going down there and that, and there was a lot on, and we, backlight, etc. And so we didn't go out on Sunday either. Hi, Mary. Oh, Mary says, just be careful walking round a tip like that. Don't want any peakies hurt.
Oh, there's some deep holes.
There
Please,
is.
we have to be really careful, to be fair.
Thanks, West Country.
I used to, when I first started coming across here about 5 years ago, I did just bring a rake. And if I dug an hole, I'd fill it back in and rake it across. But, it's like Kirsty just said, this place, if we was to film it, is horrendous.
You'd be shocked.
There's less craters on the moon.
But
I dread to think what's down the bottom of some of
it
these
helps.
places.
It helps us because we'll just dig down and into the sides and then
Well,
fill it
for
in
people's
anyway.
laziness, we found some really good stuff. So
Yeah.
kind of pays off. And it's the same with magnet fishing. There's no excuse now. There was an excuse 5 years ago. Perhaps you couldn't get a scrap man or stuff like that. Now there's no excuse. So scrap to be taken as your magnet fish. If you pull it out, take it away.
Yeah, Gail, there is random holes everywhere. It does, Lisa. But it brings out all the wonderful treasures to be found. It does. And yeah, we'll be out magnet fishing on Sunday. We can't wait, can we see?
No, we can't, no.
We picked a place.
Somewhere I've never done before, so
Yeah.
looking forward to it.
Oh, fingers crossed we can
Yeah,
get some history.
yeah. I think there's plenty there as well. I was looking last night. And,
Yeah,
nice long stretch we can do. And
definitely.
we've got a plan. We have got plan B as well.
We have.
So we're prepared.
Stacey says she was, oh, where is it? Was out yesterday, had sun, rain and hail over and over, changing every few minutes. Bring back the weather we had last weekend.
I
Yeah.
know, yeah.
Yeah, we did have some ale by us yesterday.
Hi,
It's only a couple of minutes, but
Hi, Fem.
Cold, isn't it?
How you doing? Someone, the girl said, someone else's hard work is someone else's easy treasures.
we've done it
Too
before.
right.
We've actually, when we've been magnet fishing, somebody's not moved the scrap. We've gone through the scrap and moved it for them, and we found stuff in the scrap
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
that they shouldn't have chucked because it's history. But not everyone knows what they're pulling out.
Rob says, have you got any special locations coming up soon for searching? Well, funny you should say
Well.
that, Rob. We have sent off a few more permissions, which we're waiting to hear back off.
Yes.
So, yeah, if everybody keeps their fingers crossed, we might, hopefully there might be another one in the future to do. Nice historic location, you know, private land. So we'll have to keep our fingers
And
crossed.
there's a place, if we can get in touch with a certain person, there's a place where me and Mike might be able to get some detecting.
Yeah,
And I tell you what, you're not going to get no more Roman
no,
than where that is. So, it'll be really good.
that's right. Look at him working hard. Look at him. What you got now? Oh,
The excitement of it.
oh, it's just. Oh, is it cracked?
I'll rebury out for a treasure hunter.
Rotty says Humpty Dumpty egg cup is interesting. The poem described Humpty as a huge cannon who fell off
Yeah.
a wall at the king's horses, and the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again.
Yeah. Right, Humpty Dumpty was a cannon.
Was he a cannon?
Yeah.
Oh, I never knew
Yeah,
that.
that's a cannon.
Yeah,
I know we always see him as this egg-shaped man, but Humpty Dumpty it's actually about a cannon.
When we went to London, I think there was
Yeah.
a statue of Humpty Dumpty Cannon or something like that.
Oh, I
Oh,
never
yeah.
knew that.
Didn't you know
Rotty?
that?
No. Rotty, you've learnt me
Yeah.
something now. I didn't know that. Hi, Paul. I found an old Goff and Sons lemonade bottle in Sutton Park years ago. Cleaned it up and still have it. Oh.
Mm.
Goff's
There is
a
a
bit.
few bits there,
Mhm.
Sutton Park.
Hi, Toasty. Hi, Miles.
I like that bottle. 'cause
Bonjour, Marie.
it's nice, that is. Let's have a look at it.
Isn't there that embankment there?
Yeah.
Then the other side there.
It's lovely, isn't it,
The
there?
bottom of it, so
Beautiful.
so unusual, isn't it?
Hi, GS. Yeah, GS didn't know either.
There you go.
Yeah, didn't know.
We've educated you today.
I know. It's a bit of an history lesson for me today.
Yeah.
Because I really didn't know that.
That's easily
Lovely, isn't it?
1890s, isn't it? 1900 perhaps applied lip. That's beautiful.
Is it a applied lip?
It's a blob top.
Applied.
Yeah, but if you look,
Right, let's show them all the
that's what they call a blob top. Or
Right.
crown top, I think. But yeah, if you look how wonky it is before it was all machined, the bottles was properly made, blown, and if you look, I don't know if you can see it, there's all bubbles in the glass.
That's
There, when they
really
started-
old, that is.
When they started machine making the bottles, you lost all that.
Yeah,
You lost all the character to them.
that is so old.
There wasn't perfect when, before machines. Machines made everything perfect.
West Country said yes, 1900.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you, West Country.
You often get that. You dig all little scrape, and then you find something
And
like
that's
that.
beautiful, that is, sis.
All you
Really
can see was
beautiful.
the bottom on that.
That's
So,
mad.
really
Uh,
pleased with that. And I
Chris-
love it when you got the bubbles. Really.
Oh, to have bubbles in the bottle as well.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
100%.
Christine says, yes, a popular theory suggests that the nursery rhyme Humpty Dumpty originally referred to a cannon used by royalist defenders during the 1648 siege of Colchester in the English Civil War.
English Civil War, yeah. 1640, yeah.
Wow.
There's a story behind everything. It's quite interesting. It's like street cannons. I mean, a lot of people already know this, but if you go to London, you'll see bollards,
Yeah.
but they are actually cannons, and that's why they call them street cannons.
Fem
Because
said,
there's that many left after they used them for.
Fem says Humpty Dumpty was an egg, not a cannon. Well, apparently, Fem, there is a story to it being a cannon when it first
Yeah,
originated.
it was actually a cannon. Yeah, yeah.
So I've learned something new myself. Ah,
And if you think about it, when you listen to the words in the rhyme, Humpty
Yeah.
Dumpty being an egg wouldn't make any sense.
yeah.
So it does, it is
Yeah.
logical, but it's a cannon.
Well, I've something. You learn something new every day.
We do.
Oh, Dad.
What a day.
Got everything.
Right. On that note, I think we're going to say bye bye, aren't we?
Well, what we're going to do is I'm going to close this hole back up a bit more. Then I'm going to go and find another hole and scrape away at that, but probably another hour.
Yeah.
And then we'll go home, and wash the bottles.
Yeah.
I'll put them on Facebook so everyone can see.
Yes, we'll get them cleaned up. Oh, thank God. Cleaned up in there.
Please. I've just fell back into this when I was walking out.
Can't
yeah.
take them nowhere, you know, guys.
No, I went
Yeah.
flying last week as I come out this dump. But I saved my bottles. I had my priorities.
Your bottles
right.
went up in the air and
Oh,
you
yeah.
went face first.
Patty's Googled it.
Oh, our Patsy, what
yeah,
you got?
it, al-
Patsy,
it always sorts any
It
discussion.
does.
I googled it. Humpty Dumpty was named for a cannon in Colchester that fell from the city wall during the Civil War.
There
See,
you
off
go.
we went. It's done that a couple of times.
Yeah.
It's pulled off and googled something, so we know on the
Bless you,
lives.
Patsy, be appreciated.
Gal says you can't get Glenn out of the hole. You can never get him out of the blinking
No.
hole.
He's fedditing about now, look.
Very
I'm
well.
giving him bits and pieces.
Let's take advantage of being in one.
Paul says, where I used to work 25 plus years ago was an old stately home, and at one end of the grounds was the rubbish dump.
Yeah.
At the, is it raining?
The end of the old.
At the end of the old
tunnel.
staff tunnel.
Yeah.
There used to be a pottery, etc.
A
No.
stately home will always have its own dump.
Yeah.
Yeah. And farms.
Yeah.
Catch you later, flyby. Oh, is it raining? I can hear.
Yeah.
I can feel it, yeah, it's spotty.
I was gonna say, I can hear.
Thanks for joining West Country.
Thank
I
you,
can
West
hear.
Country.
There's Miles on Toasty. Hello, Miles, babe.
Yes.
I bet he's toasty in that house.
And you know what? It's like
Yeah, might be
Loopy.
back now.
It's like Loopy says.
Okay.
Wonder how many children even heard of Humpty Dumpty these days. When I mention nursery rhymes to my
Exactly.
nieces and nephew, they look
Yeah.
at me as if I'm a dinosaur.
We were on about this a few weeks back, if you remember, all the old nursery rhymes and stuff.
Yeah.
And the kids nowadays, but I think a lot of it is parenting, because parents don't tell the kids nursery rhymes. A lot of parents don't read to the kids now,
And then the
which is
schools.
odd.
And then the schools will be careful what nursery rhymes they tell them.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, because it's
Because it
become
might
Oh,
get
our
complained.
rainbow sheep.
Yeah, it might get complained about. It's madness, isn't it? I wonder if my lads know that. Humpty Dumpty. I'll have to mention it to them.
I bet they do.
Probably
Your lads
do.
will know it. Not home yet, Miles. You waiting for Mikey to get his stuff?
Hi, Ziggy. Hi, Kelly. Kelly says, hello, Peaks. I enjoyed the location yesterday. Kirsty, you did a good job. I pray you are feeling better, Marie. Oh, bless you, Kelly.
Thanks, Kelly.
She's
Do you know,
smashed it.
when she sent it across to me, I said, I've took some footage. I'll send it across. I said, okay, sis. And when I watched it, I was like, wow. I especially love that where you got all the wagons
Yeah,
in.
he said there's a lot of
Yeah,
crap.
in that barn, the timber
Yeah,
barn.
in the
No,
barn.
you don't. You said it's not
Beautiful.
speaking clear enough. There's a lot of crap.
Face. And I was took back when I watched it myself. I was like, wow,
No,
all
It was,
them
on-
wagons.
it was only on my phone, to be fair. So I just went for a little
Sure,
walk
yeah.
about, you know, and film what I could. So you guys could see it because it was beautiful.
Oh, I love them. I love them old wagons. Stacey said, Mary, quite contrary, has a bad history too. If I'm remembering right, and 3 blind mice.
And
Yeah,
that's
Ringa
all-
Ringa
all
A
Roses,
lot of them in
a
Macabre.
pocket full of posies, tissue, we all fall down. It's to do with the plague.
Plague, yeah.
All the kids that died, all the children.
I'm sorry if the phone's shaking. It's because my hands are cold now.
Oh no, I'm froze. I had to put my hat on.
Gold!
What did
Yeah.
Miles say then? On our way home, next to Morrison's gas station. Oh, I know where you are, Miles. Hello, Pixie. Christopher Robin.
Orange and lemons, Mum. You sing that?
Mm.
Orange and lemons.
Bells of St. Clements.
Oh, Orange and Lemons, the debtor's prison.
Oh.
Oh. So I'm going to have to look all these up now.
Rotting Houses nursery rhymes.
He does that. Oh dear. Grimm's fairy tales are really horror stories.
It's
Who's
like
that?
the
What's
old
that?
sayings
Carl?
in Britain. It's
Hi,
like some of the-
Carlo.
it's like the old sayings in Britain.
Carlos. I mean,
Like a flash in a pan means
hi, Tina.
a flash in the pan of a musket. Flash in a pan.
Oh, is that where the saying comes
Yeah,
from?
so the
Yeah, that makes sense. doesn't
Flash
it?
in a pan means like, oh, that relationship was a flash in a pan. It was quick. Well, that's the flash in a pan of a musket, a rifle. And then not enough room to swing a cat isn't to do anything with a cat. It's to do with the cat and nine tails.
No, of course, yeah.
Yeah, not
Oh,
enough room to swing a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cat and
Well, what
nine
about
tails.
how much is our doggy in the window?
That's
How
for anybody
much
that just wants
is
to sell
that
dogs.
doggy in the window?
The one with the waggly tail.
Oh, God.
Poor Glenn, he wants to go home now. He's had enough.
Ah.
Oh, God. What a lot.
Hi, Ali.
Oh.
I bet that's just a nursery rhyme, isn't it? That's it. And that one, Wine the Bobbin Up, is that an old one? Or is it quite...
Yeah, yeah.
Recent.
Yeah,
On
the
the
Victorians
bobbin,
used to
yeah.
use bobbins, didn't they?
Stacey says, I only learned some of the reasons due to the podcasters listening to... Oh,
Did you read anything? What's this
Guy went woof woof.
Kirsty, did you read anything while you were in the barn with the wagons and carts? Was it all original timbers? No, it was actually original, Kelly.
Yeah, everything
Se-
you've seen was original.
17th century, the actual building.
And Kirsty,
Wow.
did you get something wrong? Because I've seen a comment on there about the 7th century being Norman. 11th century is Norman,
Yeah.
and 12th. But Kirsty did say that accident, so
I tell you what
it's
it
just a
was.
slip of the tongue.
I read the information on the National Trust website, and the way it worded it was really confusing because it says between the 7th and 9th centuries, and it mentioned the Norman time. And
Yeah.
because I was
Oh.
just quickly reading, just to tell you guys, you
Yeah.
know, since when there'd been a settlement from, it was my fault I got it wrong. basically.
Oh, Gail, I know what you mean. That onion bottle. Oh,
Oh yes,
nice.
I'd love to find
Lovely,
one of
lovely,
them.
lovely, lovely.
Oh, I'd love
Don't-
or a mallet bottle. Well, onion bottle, mallet bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd love a Bellarmine. Oh,
Oh God, yeah.
oh.
Did I say about my poison?
Did I mention my?
Excuse me, how many poison?
Did I mention my different one?
Oh, we was walking, weren't
Yeah, but
we?
Maria, yours is common.
Hey, get out of it. We was...
No.
we
Yours
was-
has got poisonous on as well. That's the one. Have you showed him your little poison?
No, I haven't showed him my little one.
Oh, it's had another lovely
It's
poison.
in,
and it's an
it's in
old
Glenn's jacket. And that was just from walking.
one. Yeah.
Huh? Oh, he's gonna
2
go get
weeks
me.
ago, Anne-Marie said, I never find poisons.
Oh, I have
and the
not.
last 2 weeks since then, she smashed it with poisons.
Honestly, through all the years we've been bottle digging,
Yeah.
I very rarely find poisons. And they seem to be coming
There you
lately.
go.
It's
Enjoy.
really next to you, sis, because you...
No,
You-
I'll give it to you because I found none the last couple of
no,
weeks.
Kirsty's the tomato sauce.
Oh, I am today.
Every time I sit next to Kirsty, I get a tomato sauce.
Yeah, he does.
Tomato sauce. I think she took some over my side.
Lita Rosat recorded how much is that doggy in the window. Ah.
Ooh. Oh, look at that. It's wonky as well. I love a
Oh,
wonky
yeah.
model.
Here's the
Look
one I
at
got
that.
earlier.
That's the one Marie found,
I don't know
just
if I
having
got-
a look about.
I don't know if I got one with poisonous on it.
That was on the surface.
Yeah.
That was literally somebody had dug it out and not realised.
Can you see how it's not exactly straight and it's all wonky? Lovely.
Can't beat a wonky bottle.
Lovely find. Yeah, and
That was
in
just off the
there,
floor
in
as
and
well,
out,
wasn't it?
Lovely.
I was like, oh,
Yeah,
look.
woo, woo, woo.
Pixie said, I must admit I could never get into Winnie the Pooh stories.
No.
Reading them to our goddaughters, we found them odd to read. But they wanted them.
Agreed,
Oh,
agreed, Loopy.
Yeah.
I've never liked Winnie the Pooh.
No,
No.
no.
How about
Not for
Rupert
me.
Bear?
I wore into him, is it?
I wasn't.
Rupert the Bear.
I think I liked him when I was really little, but I weren't mad on him or anything. I remember having a teddy.
I like
Rupert the
things
Bear.
like
I like-
Alice in Wonderland, Victorian stuff like that. I like Charles Dickens. I like
I
Oliver
like-
Twist.
Oliver Twist, yeah.
I
I love
liked
that.
Bagpuss when I was young.
And me, I
We
love
will fix it. We will fix
Yeah,
it.
Bagpuss.
Oh, thank you, Flyboy. We will fix it. We will mend it. The little mice.
And Button Moon.
We're
I
after
bought you
Button
one of them little
Moon.
mice at one side of a model shop. You went mad at me. You made me
Yeah.
take it back.
I've
Yeah,
got a
'cause I
bag
did-
puss up
Hi,
there
Alan.
somewhere.
Get
I've got
yourself
the
a
bag
coffee
puss
to
and all
share.
the mice cursed.
Anything to do with cats?
Oh, well, yeah. You like your pussy? Sorry, go.
Oh, bag puss, saggy old cloth cat puss.
Yeah.
Oh, Tina, oh yeah. I loved it. And when all the mice, they'd get it, whatever was broken, they'd fix it. It was lovely.
Yeah. Remember Finger Mouse as well?
Finger
Yeah,
mouse,
Finger
yeah.
Mouse.
And Button Moon.
Yeah, that's what I
Button-
just said. Button Moon.
Yeah, Button Moon,
God,
Finger
show
Mouse.
me age now, you know.
Poddington Peas.
That was a bit later though.
Yeah.
All right, don't brag that you're younger.
Being the youngest, I don't remember it very well.
Rachel said my first books given to me age 6 were the Narnia Chronicles. Wow.
Yeah, they are good.
Oh, I like not
Chronicles of
Lion, the Witch,
Narnia.
and the Wardrobe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
I've never
love.
been a reader.
Is it
really.
not? No. What's the lion's name? Not. Somebody will know the
Aslan.
lion.
Aslan the White Lion.
Oh, he's
yeah.
beautiful. I used to have
Oh.
dreams of owning him as a pet.
Pixie
I've always
said-
wanted a pet lion.
Pixie says, Loopy Loo, the books when we were young, now we are 6, etc. Yes, I must admit that Winnie the Pooh is a...
It's
A lot of poo.
Yeah, a lot of rubbish, that is.
Oh,
Winnie the Pooh.
Jennifer said, my eldest daughter Emily got her name from Bagpuss.
Oh, that's lovely, Jennifer.
what, what a thing to have your
on,
names
what's her
after.
Yeah.
Huh?
What's her name?
Emily?
Emily.
Oh, Emily.
Yes,
I see, I
Emily
didn't
and
watch
Bagpuss. Oh, I loved it.
Yeah.
I've got a Bagpuss as well up the loft, and when you
Have you?
and when you squeeze his nose, he goes, "Ooh, it's so nice to have a cuddle." Ooh, you know when he squeezes his nose.
I'll tell you what I did like, Basil Brush.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
like
I
Basil Brush.
love Basil
And Roland Rat.
Brush.
What
Yeah,
did he used to
I mean-
do? Yeah. What was that? Basil Brush.
What did he used to say? I love jelly babies. Who was that? No, that was Basil Brush, I think. Jelly
Yeah.
babies. I've got one up the loft. And
Basil Brush was
you
mashed
pull his-
potato, wasn't he? Something to do with mashed potato.
No, that's Bodger and
Bodger and
Badger.
Badger, sorry, yeah, Bodger and Badger.
It's all right. He's a bit younger than us. So.
Oh,
Just braggy.
the tribulations of being younger.
Oh, Jennifer says I love Bagpuss. Stacey, Loopy says Stacey, I love the clangers.
I liked Fraggle Rock.
Boom, boom.
Boom,
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. Boom, boom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's it. I know he used to do something. Boom, boom.
I've got one in the loft, and you pull his belly button out. It's a string.
Yeah.
And then when he goes back in, he says all like different sayings. and
Who's that?
stuff.
Who's that you got?
Basil Brush.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, Gypsy says Fraggle Rock. I like Fraggle Rock,
Yeah,
I've
that's
got to say.
me. Yeah.
Yeah. You got them 2 old men who used to sit up in the balcony.
Oh.
Is that
okay.
Fraggle Rock?
Yeah.
It was, wasn't it?
don't
2
know.
old men who used to sit in the balcony.
Oh. My memory ain't the best, to be honest. But I
That
did like
tree,
Basil
that, like that rock that obviously that rock that used to speak, the main
Yeah.
is a baddie, wasn't it?
And he got, is it Bird? Hi, Bird.
Hey, Bert.
Hey, Bird.
No,
How you
that was,
doing, Bird?
that was Sesame Street.
Oh, was that Sesame Street?
Mixing them all up. You
Oh,
know.
my God.
Oh, yeah. Muppets. Oh, what you calling me?
Yeah, we are Muppets. Who's that gypsy? You're dead right, we are Muppets. Bill and Ben.
Oh, Lisa turns.
Little weed.
Lisa said, I turned 55 on Wednesday, but I
Oh,
never
no.
feel old until my boys have their birthday, love.
Oh,
Wow. Happy,
happy
birthday.
birthday, Lisa, for, when was it? Wednesday?
Yeah, Wednesday. Stapler and Waldorf were the 2 old men. Christine
Yes.
Oh,
said.
you've got a good memory.
Waldorf,
Christine.
that's it. I don't remember the other one.
Remember the names.
I remember-
Paul.
I remember Waldorf. No, she's a dick.
Kelly was 58 Monday.
Crikey,
Oh,
happy birthday to you,
Lots
Kelly.
of birthdays. Animal from, oh yeah. Was it the Cookie Monster who was in Sesame Street or
I think so, wasn't
Finger?
it? The Cookie
I'll get
Monster.
mixed up with them all.
I never really watched Sesame Street. It was a bit later on from there.
Oh dear. Luke says, my husband loved Noddy. He wanted to name our dog Big Ears, as she has big ears.
Oh.
But no way was I calling her that in
Big
the
ears
park.
at the
Call her
park.
Big Ears.
Big ears.
I remember Brum.
Yeah.
Oh, the car.
That was good, actually.
Brum.
I did like Noddy, but
Mm.
I bet some of the Americans don't remember Brum. Well, I don't think they'd know it.
No, probably not.
right then. Oh, Stacey's dog's name Nobby.
Nobby.
Come here, Nobby.
Good job going after his nuts. Robbie's nuts.
No. Oh yeah, so we better go, I suppose. Oh, does anybody remember Pipkins? Oh, that rings a bell, that name.
Yeah, does ring a bell. I can't remember anything about it, but I do remember.
I might see he's back home now.
Oh,
sis.
you're back home, babes. Get the fire on. On for hours.
Brum was narrated by Toya Wilcox.
All right. I don't know that.
Oh. Gerard. Was Basil Brush a TV show
It
or
wasn't.
based on a book?
Well, it definitely was a TV show, but
Yeah.
I can't remember
If it was based on a book.
whether it was based on a book. I think book-wise, you couldn't really beat like Roald Dahl,
Yeah.
could you? And
Hi, Mary. Trumpton. Oh,
Roald Dahl.
Loopy.
Camber with Green.
Oh,
All the Twix, remember, Kurt?
I loved
Yeah, the
Trumpton.
tweets.
I loved Trumpton and Campbell with Green.
Did you see?
I absolutely loved them. Yeah.
I don't really remember them as such.
Because there was one of them, it's trying to remember it, where you got the fight.
The fire
fireman,
engines,
yeah.
Trumpton, innit?
Dun, dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun. And oh, yeah, I'm trying to remember them all. Yeah, love them. And Windy Miller. Does anybody remember Windy? Was it Windy Miller?
The Magic Roundabout.
Now there was one where you'd got a windmill going round, and then a little man used to walk out the door. Is that called Windy Miller? Does anybody remember? Does anybody remember the one?
Rings a bell, you know.
Right.
Well, not Windy Miller. I can't remember that name.
Does anybody remember the windmill and what it was called?
I remember the windmill, but I can't. Windy Miller. I can't remember that. I'm sure I had a book of that. With the
Cheryl
windmill
says
on.
yes, I remember Windy Miller.
Oh, there you go.
Is that what it was
It's been
called? The
called.
one with the windmill?
There must have been another one with a windmill in there. 'Cause I know. I
Tina
remember-
says yeah, Windy Miller. Because what it was, right, and this is going to sound really terrible, it's going to sound like I'm really evil. Right. You know when the windmill used to go round,
Yeah.
right? And he used to walk out, didn't he?
Yeah.
Well, the windmill, as it was going round, I used to watch it every time and think, is it going to hit him? And that weren't in a bad way. I was, in case he got hurt, you know, obviously. Right.
There's a pond down there.
A pond.
Never.
I just found a pond. Anyway, as the windmill was going round and he used to walk out the door in between the things, I used to go, oh, I wonder if it's going to hit him.
So that's the only reason she watched
Yeah,
it, because she
I know.
wanted to see him get it good.
I never used to watch the rest. I just used to watch, oh, he's going to come out the house in a minute. That windmill might hit him,
Not
you
that
know.
you're macabre or anything, you know. We do like our murder things as well, don't we, sis?
Yeah.
So that would make sense.
Yeah, Rob agrees. That windmill blade just missed him every time.
We're just doing it.
Rob, that's why I used to watch it. I was going to, because it just missed him. Oh, Rob, I'm glad you agree with me. Oh, that's all. That's the only thing I can remember from it.
Do we remember grot bags?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
crop bags. That green witch.
she used to frighten me. She did.
Did
as a
ya?
kid. I don't know what it was. She used to creep me out. But I used to have to watch it.
Yeah.
No, I
Grot
want
bags.
grot bags. I want to see, but then I'd have to sit on my mum's lap to watch it.
Would ya?
Anything green when I was a kid. The
Was
Hulk
it?
as well.
Yeah,
I
you
was-
like green poisons now,
I
sis.
love everything green now.
Right, Benny. I suppose it's quite scary though, ain't it, when you're young like and there's a big green witch on the telly. The Oompa Loompas, they are freaky.
Oompa Loompas. Yes, Michael.
They are, bro. They're always falling over as well,
And their
apparently.
friends.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Orange Mike.
But no one remembers the Wooden Tops. Watched it with Mother. That Pixar.
I never watched it because that was a bit
remember.
before my childhood, but I know it. I've seen clips of it and I have seen bits
Yeah.
of that.
Well, we got. Oops, today's it. Well, we better make a move now.
Yeah, I don't
But we
know.
could probably carry this on tomorrow on the live.
Yeah, could do, yeah.
Oh, because I've enjoyed that. Hi, Francis.
Have a think tonight, guys, about, anything old that you want to talk about tomorrow.
Francis says, bit rude, Mike. I won't call Kirsty either.
What did he say?
I think about the lump. I'm thinking, I
Yeah.
don't know. Oh, dear.
We've been called much worse than that, believe me.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember the wooden.
Gypsy,
Child catcher, yeah.
Gypsy says I had to be taken out to the cinema, screaming after watching the child catcher in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Oh, God.
Well, does anybody remember? Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody remembers when the ant died, trying to
Yeah.
save them. Do you remember?
I went to the cinema.
I
to see that.
blotted my heart out when the ant died. And I went, it ain't as, I weren't exactly a child, but when that ant died, when I Shrunk the
Still
Kids,
crying.
oh,
Oh.
sobbing my heart out, I was sobbing.
If an animal dies in a movie, it's never a good thing.
No.
Even I'll cry.
Francis said, I used to be scared of Mr. Pastry. I thought you said I was going to say Mr. Peaky.
Peaky, yeah.
Oh, dear.
Oh.
Yeah, it's been lovely, Lupe. It really has. Really has. Well, we can carry it on tomorrow, I suppose, if
That's
you want
it.
to
Have a
talk
think
about it
tonight
again.
of,
Or
anything you want to reminisce about.
It's right, innit? Right then, yeah, we better go. And my hands. Oh. my leg's gone
You've got
wonky
a
on my tripod.
wonky leg.
I know. So, yeah, we love you all. If you can, join us tomorrow at 3 p.m. UK time for the live. And we'll be live on Sunday
We certainly will.
with our magnet fishing.
Nice historical location.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm.
So, keep your fingers crossed for us all. And
Yeah.
let's hope we can pull some history out on Sunday. And we'll see you later, bro. So, yeah, love everybody.
Thanks for joining, everybody. We love you all.
Thank you. Love ya. Bye-bye.
Bye.